This video is sponsored by Taylor Brands. I am so excited about making this video because what you do to make money impacts so much of your life. I feel like if you're not happy with what you're doing to make an income, you're not completely fulfilled. No matter how great your love life is, no matter how wonderful all the relationships in your life are, no matter how much self-care and self-love you give yourself, if you're not happy and fulfilled with the way that you make money, all of that other stuff just doesn't seem to really hit as deep. And I'm not even saying that you have to be like this big boss entrepreneur in order to be happy with the way that you make money. All I'm saying is that, baby girl, you gotta be satisfied. You gotta be satisfied with what you do. And we live in a culture, in a society that tells us that we have to sacrifice some part of ourselves in order to make money. So today, I wanna talk about how to live your dream reality by making an income that aligns with the person you wanna be and the life that you wanna live. A lot of us who consider ourselves to be reality benders are also entrepreneurs, because a big part of molding your reality is practicing flexibility. And it can sometimes be hard to practice flexibility when you have a day job. And this video is not against anybody with a traditional 9 to 5, with a traditional day job, because there's so much value in having a traditional day job. And the people who work the 9 to 5s are the people who keep everything running. So there's a lot of value in having a 9 to 5 too. Whatever you do, whether you're an entrepreneur or if you work a 9 to 5, I just want you to know that you are valuable, and the answer is not hard work. Now, I don't want you to think, wait a minute, wait. I don't want you to think that I'm saying that effort is not involved. Effort is involved, but when you begin to work so hard that you begin to feel disconnected from yourself, disconnected from your life experience, you're not really applying moisture to your hands and your feet as much as you really should be, that's when we have to say, whoa, wait a minute. Am I putting the way that I make money above my life experience, right? Aligning with your dream reality, aligning with your dream work does not mean you have to work hard. As we go forward, know that this video is for those of us who are entrepreneurs, who are looking to grow our business so that we can live the lives that we see for ourselves through the business that we create, or those of us who may be working a traditional job because we know we do not want to run our own business, but maybe we're not 100% happy with the job that we have and would like to transition to a different job that, again, aligns with the desired reality that we wish to attract. First thing that I want to discuss is creating your vision. And this is just so important, because especially if you're an entrepreneur, a lot of us, when we say we want to start our business, we are so focused on the end. We are so focused on when the business is already running itself and when everything is already established. And as we say a lot on this channel, life is about the journey. The law of attraction is about the journey. You cannot skip to the end, because if you knew how to get what you wanted, you would already have it. So it's about the process of learning how to get what you want. So instead of shooting to the end of the journey where you're already making all the money, or where you're already working your dream job, you've already been hired, instead start to visualize what your everyday life looks like as you get from point A to point B. And what I'm really asking you to establish is, what does your work-life balance look like? If you're an entrepreneur, start to understand, as you grow your business, what you want your work-life balance to look like. It's really important when you work for yourself, because you guys have rode with me. You've seen me talk about it, how I have overworked myself time and time again, become drained, become depressed, become anxious because I'm overworking myself and becoming burned out. When I learned that that wasn't helping anyone, especially me, when I learned that that was actually holding my business back because I had less of myself to give, I realized that I had to change something about my thought process, not necessarily something about my business. So what I learned was that I had to visualize what I wanted my life to look like. How much time do I want to spend with my family? How much time do I want to spend playing piano and singing? How much time do I want to spend watching 90 Day Fiancé? And when I work, how many hours a day do I want to work? How many days a week do I want to work? Visualizing that, seeing that, and then when I know what I want to do, sticking to that template as I live throughout my day. And this is honestly the hardest part, because if you make videos, if you edit anything, you know how quickly the hours can go by and how you can just be looking at a screen and the sun will go down. I cannot tell you how many times my husband has caught me editing in a dark room with a bright computer without my blue glasses on. You guys know what I'm talking about. Definitely begin to visualize what you want your life to look like. That is helping you create a point of attraction. If you don't do that visualization, if you want to attract a specific type of job, you have to visualize how you expect to be talked to, how you expect to interact with the other people at your workplace, the type of work that you expect to have, right? You have to begin to visualize what you expect your days to look like so that you can subconsciously understand what you're looking for, the reality that you're creating. Because yes, we attract our realities to us through co-creation with Source. Source definitely does half the work, but half the work is us. We have to do half the work, okay? So when I say that, I mean, as we go throughout our days, we have to make sure that we're making choices that align us with the reality that we want. And we can't make those choices if we're not visualizing and aware of the actual reality that we want. I'm just saying. I'm really passionate about this. The second point that I would like to make is be aware of your resources. When you plant your feet and you say, universe, God, I want this, because like we said at the beginning of the video, we have culturally so many messages ingrained in our subconscious that says life can't be easy, that says that if we're happy with the money that we make, we're fantasizing, it's not real, right? So when we plant our feet and we say, God, I am ready to attract a reality where my business is flourishing and I'm making the money that I always dreamed, or I'm working a job that I truly love and I feel valued and the income that I'm making reflects my value. When we plant our feet and we say, I'm ready, we have to be ready for our subconscious to resist this new vibration that we're putting out. So when we plant our feet and we say, I'm going to create a reality where I'm making money in a healthy way, we have to be ready for the little voices that come up that say, girl, why are you living in a fantasy world? That's not possible. Why are you trying to OD on this dream life, this manifesting? You watch too much YouTube. It's not real, girl. Just get ready to be at your job and retire without any pension at $7.25 an hour if you live in North Carolina, right? Like, oh God. You know, it's just facts. It's just facts. It's what we're taught. It's what society ingrains in us. So when the voices start coming up to say, hey, you can't do this for whatever reason, that's when it is so important to understand your resources. When you understand your resources, you then know that when the voices come up and say, this is impossible, you can say, okay, maybe it's not likely, but what is on my side, right? Because sometimes in order to change a limiting belief, it helps to have physical proof that is on your side. When you practice gratitude for the resources that you have, you just begin to attract more resources. And understanding that you already have resources is helping you transition to that desired reality where you have an abundance of resources. And those resources can include your cell phone. I didn't know, my notes are on here. Include your cell phone that you already have if you're watching this video. It can be a laptop. Don't get me started on people, friends who are mentors, who are people who can just like help you like listen to your own ideas. We all have resources, but a lot of times when we start to really dedicate our energy to our own endeavors, we start to get into that scarcity mindset, that lack mindset, where it's like, oh, I don't have anything to help me. I don't have any way to grow. And it's like, it's not true. It's a lie. It's an illusion. You do have a way to grow. I promise. Hey, are you busy?
Yeah.
Can I talk to them for a minute?
A minute.
90 seconds. We have to pay our bills.
Pay our bills. Okay, go.
Really? Okay. Bendy Bunch, we have a sponsor this week. Thank you so much to Taylor Brands for sponsoring this part of the video. What are you guys talking about? Starting a business, right? So you walk in here to do a sponsorship, but you don't even know what we're talking. Starting a business is so much fun. Yes, there are a lot of limiting beliefs that you may have to overcome, but committing to the journey is what helps you get to the fun part. What were you guys talking about? You were talking about using your resources, right? See, I was listening. Taylor Brands is here to be your let me go get a chair. Okay, all right. Whew. All right, Taylor Brands is here to be your perfect resource. They are a one-stop shop for building and branding your small business. Give your business everything it needs to be discovered by using Taylor Brands' customized business building experience. Answer a few short questions and let Taylor Brands do the rest. Your personal business journey starts here. You can start with a logo, then you can check to see if your domain is available and purchase. Design your website, build a digital business card, and girl, you may need some merch.
I love merch.
I know you do. Now, Dominique.
Yes, Dominique.
What was the most stressful part about starting your business?
Oh my God. Creating my LLC was such a headache.
Right, such a headache. The best part is you can even register your business as an LLC with Taylor Brands. Like I said, one-stop shop. Okay. Somebody is going to appreciate this. Wrapping it up. Check out the link in the description box to get 20% off your service by using the code BrownandBendy20. Thank you so much to Taylor Brands for sponsoring this part of the video. This is the last point, and I'm not going to say it's the most important point, but it's a meaty point. It's chunky. Discernment, right? Because we talked about creating our vision and we talked about using our resources. Discernment means as you're living, practicing awareness so you can start to identify what parts of your experience align with the vision you made and your resources, and what parts of your experience do not, especially for my babies at the 9 to 5s. Because a lot of times when you start to say, I do not want to be at this job, I want to leave to do something else, or even entrepreneurship, I want to completely dedicate myself to entrepreneurship and invest. Either way, when you start to make these decisions, the scarcity monster comes and it's like, and when that comes up, we start to say, okay, I'm not going to invest in my business. Okay, I'm not going to leave this job because I'm scared. But what can help us realize that we're acting from a place of scarcity, from a place of fear, is aligning back with that original vision that we created. This is also really good when you start to feel icky on the inside, when you start to feel that gunk, because that gunk, that lowering of your vibration, those mood shifts are often indicators that you are out of alignment with what you know you want for yourself. And a lot of times when we're out of alignment, we can just kind of feel lost. We're like, where's our compass? Where do we go? And that compass is your vision, what you chose for yourself. And don't do any of that, I can't commit to my vision because I don't know if I want it, because the only way to know if you want it is by committing to it and walking the journey to see if you like what's on the path, right? So, practice discernment, being aware in the present moment, and being honest with yourself as you live, asking yourself, is what I'm living aligning with what I want for myself, what I want for my business, what I want for these pockets, right? Because if it doesn't, that means we have to make some changes. Those changes are the only way to attract the reality that you desire. As we say all the time on this channel, in order to attract the desired reality that we want, we have to be the types of people who can maintain that desired reality. So this is the work, baby. This is the work. Thank you again to Taylor Brands for sponsoring this video. Please make sure you check out the description box if you would like to grab that discount code and use their service, because honestly, so cool. Like, what if that was around in 2012? Brown and Bindi would be on Oprah or something, be on Soulful Sundays. Check them out, man. Stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off. Check Taylor Brands out now. Get your website, get your domain name, get your LLC, get some merch, get whatever you want. Just take your business out of your head and bring it to this physical reality, because you deserve You deserve it. Okay, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so everybody on the internet knows that it is valuable. Also, if you'd like me to expand on anything that I talked about today, let me know down in the comment box, and I'll be happy to talk about that in the future. Last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click that notification button so you can be notified when I come out with a new video. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.